Welcome back to the Anti Madden channel. We are back with another Stop This Play segment, and in today's segment, we are going to completely shut down the motion HB swing play. When you play Madden long enough, you'll definitely come across somebody who will run this against you. If you stop it the first time, you're lucky because they may not have the balls to run it on you again. But if you don't stop it that first time and your opponent gets a big play out of it, you are in for a long game if you don't know how to stop it. That's because most people who run the swing in their offense will take advantage of you when they sense you don't know how to stop it. And that's the worst situation to be in, because either you'll be randomly picking plays hoping they work against it, or you'll be so focused on stopping it that you'll be opening up other parts of your defense all over the field. Well, today I'm going to show you how to shut them down, and I mean all of them. I just did a video on the 3 overload fire 3 press as a pistol and single back play action stopper, and once again we're going to use it to stop the HB swing. So let's get right into it. Now once again, the play we're going to be using to stop it is the 3 overload fire press out of the nickel 3-3-5. Now the setup is very simple. Let's take a look at this swing right here. This is just one of them out of the wide trips offset weak. Now right here, I'm just going to run it just randomly, just see what happens on the first right there. So right here, this is what your opponent's looking to do. He's just looking to literally throw the ball and run like that. And a lot of times against a lot of these defenses, you can easily just get that swing pass, just throw it, and you're going to get running room. And if you just make a couple of cuts, you're going to be able to get huge yards in this play. So we want to just shut this down. We don't want our opponent thinking he can run this on us at all. And if we stop it, probably that second time, if he hits us with it the first time, the second time we come back, we know he's running it, we shut it down, he will not be running this. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this middle linebacker who's actually blitzing, and what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a replacement strategy. We're going to make him in a hook zone, right? So this guy right here who's in a hook zone, which is Ricky Jean-Francois, our left end on the right side of the screen, he would be in that hook zone over the middle. But we're going to change and put Compton in the hook zone. And what we're going to do is just man up Ricky Jean-Francois on Sproles. So as you can see here, I've now manned him up on Sproles. And we're going to user Ricky Jean-Francois. And as soon as the play starts, we're going to allow, what's going to happen is the computer AI is going to actually drag you towards Darren Sproles on the screen. Then you just take over and you run out there and jump in front of the passing lane. So if I just snap it right here, it's going to actually give you a speed burst right there and take you out in front of that passing lane. So let me just run this against the computer to show you what's going to happen live when you run it. If I put the offense on the computer, and let me just snap it real quick one time, throw this out of bounds. So now the computer will take over. So you just need to be able to set it up quickly. Make sure you know what side the swing is happening. And right now I'm just waiting for the snap. You see that speed burst right here? And I'm sitting here right there on Sproles. There's no way that your opponent is going to be able to get the ball, because that speed burst will just take you out. So you actually want to let go of the controller, and then right there, then you take over and cover the route right there. And there's no way, and the computer basically just throws it away because they know. Now let me just show you what happens when you don't guard it correctly. The computer will throw it. See right there, the computer throws it. I'm a little bit late on the screen, getting to the screen right there. So all you got to do, man up that left end on Sproles. As soon as the play starts, it'll give you a speed burst, and you just run out there and make sure you get in the passing lane. And the other good thing about this is that there is if you take a look at the pressure off the backside, there's actually a blitz coming off the backside. So he won't just have a lot of time to sit back there. And on this play, your opponent only has one option anyway. So once you take away this one option, he's pretty much screwed, and he's going to have to take off running like that. And maybe you'll get a strip, you'll get a fumble. A lot of these quarterbacks, especially in Madden 17, when you're running the ball, I know I've been doing that a lot. Run the ball, get tackled, you're fumbling all over the place, especially getting hit mid-pass. There's a lot of fumbles. So once you take away this option, it may be a big play for you, because you'll either get that fumble, that sack, or you can just jump in front of this route. Maybe your opponent just throws it quickly, and he's just used to throwing it every time. You just jump out there and actually get the pick. So it would actually be a good idea that if you know your opponent's doing it, maybe even sub the left end, sub somebody who's got a decent amount of catch rating so that he can actually pick it and take it to the house, because it's pretty much going to be take it to the house. Now right here you just see every time I'm just letting the computer take me out, and then I take over and pretty much guard that route. Now that's just one that we're going to look at. So we call the nickel 3-4-5. Now we're going to run this against another play. The only thing you need to do with this, and the reason it's so good at shutting down the swing, is because it works on all of them. So that was the Y trips offset weak. We're going to look at the wing deep offset weak out of the mountain swing, or the motion swing. Same thing, man up. You see I just replaced, and I'm manning up, and then you just take over. Same exact thing. Your opponent is going to, oh wow, I missed him. Try to hit stick him. But it's, again, we've shut down his option, and our opponent is definitely going to be like, okay, I don't know who I'm going to pass to. He's going to have to either take off running. Now right there you see I get blocked, and that may happen to you sometimes, but that was just because of the angle I took. So you want to get in the lab and practice taking the correct angle on this, because you want to get underneath and actually circle behind. Oh, I missed him again. You want to circle behind that running back and be in that passing lane in case your opponent does throw the ball, because you'll be right there. So hold triangle as you follow the running back. Wow, I missed him again. I'm trying to get a hit stick and get that fumble. But follow that running back out into the flat, and you will be there to shut the play down, because it's just a one option play. We'll run it one more time. I'm going to try to hit this running. Oh, wow. That time I got blocks. And then right there, that's an interesting little wrinkle right there. So what happened there was I was late on getting out. And for me, I was actually just letting the computer take me out, and then I take over. But for some reason, you can see that receiver in the right slot receiver, he comes and blocks me. But what that does, it leaves Kerrigan open, wide open, to just make and blow up the play right there. So either way, if you do get picked up quickly, he will. They're right there again. Now right that time he does, and then I actually missed the tackle. So that's another thing right there. Actually, I'm glad that actually happened. So one thing you want to do is, if you end up missing right there, just let the computer make the tackle. I mean, I know that it might be better to actually feel like you're making the play yourself, but a lot of times you make it worse when you try to get a hit stick, or you try to strip the ball and you turn it into a bigger play for your opponent than it needs to be. So let the computer make the tackle, or just make a safe tackle and press X, so that you just bring down the ball. Now right there I didn't man up. But let's move on to the next HB swing play. Right there we've shut down all of them, and it's very simple. Put that middle linebacker in a replacement hook zone, and then just take the left end and make sure you man him up on the running back swinging out of the backfield. So we've looked at these two Y trips, the wing deep offset. We've got the tray open offset. It's another one. It's the same deal. We're going to man up. As you can see, man up. And right there I get blocked. And the pass wasn't great from the quarterback, so he was able to blow that play up. Now this one is kind of tricky, because you need to get underneath that blocker right there. And I was slow getting out there right there. So this one looks like he may actually get a piece of you when you try to slip out. And yeah, right there I get hit again. But right there Kerrigan gets off. So this one, I don't know why it's not really working that well, but I think it's just kind of random. And this play may be just because of where Zach Ertz is. So I'm able to actually get off that and make that tackle. So this one doesn't allow me to get out there and completely blow it up, but you will be able to still see that right tackle just keeps getting me. But you'll be able to just keep it to a minimal gain if it's against this tray open right here. And maybe if I move him out a little bit wider on the just slide him out, see what that does. I still get picked up. Right here, just make the safe tackle. So this one is not that great, but it does shut it down. Let's move on to the next one. I think is out of the slot offset. 3 overload fire press. We looked at these three. this one, the slot offset, which is another popular one there. You see right there, community runs it 68% of the time, and a lot of times they're getting 10 yards a pop when they run that. Now that is way too many. That's basically a first down every time when they run it. Now right here, Sproles is coming off, and this was even better. You're just literally right there to stop Sproles. I can't see him now because he's off the screen. But if you just hold it there and you stay with Sproles, your opponent's probably got about 2 to 3 seconds before the pressure actually does come in. And right here, I'm just sitting here waiting for him to pass, and he has nobody to pass to. So that's what's going to happen every time. And this one, just because of the way the offensive formation is, you see I'm not getting picked up on the block. I got an easy running lane to just get there and stop the play and be in that passing lane. And right there, the computer just throws it away. Let's do it one more time. You can see, just let the computer take me over and then blowing that up. So we've shut down that. We've shut down 3 of them out of the trips, like a trips right set. And we've shut down now out of the split look, which for me, I've come across that one quite a bit more than the trip set. I mean, it's actually a play that the Green Bay Packers actually run in real life. They'll put Randall Cobb in the backfield and just swing him out, and then the receivers will just block for him. And it tends to get them anywhere from like 6 to 10 yards a lot of the times. It's just a very simple play, and that's what people are trying to do when they run it against you. They're trying to get easy yards, especially if you don't know how to stop it. It's going to be a nightmare. We've got one more here. This isn't the right play. Out of the gun normal wing TE. Now we've got the swing coming the opposite way. So here's the thing you're going to need to do. You need to make sure that your blitz is coming off the opposite side of the swing and that you're using the defensive end on the side the swing is coming to. So right here, I have to flip the play because they're actually going to the left. And right here, just stay with them right there. Now, I guess the computer has 2 options to pass to on this play because he ended up passing to the other side. But that's still blown up. So I'm stopping both options of my opponent trying to swing, or he's going to Dorial Green Beckham over there on the right. Now right here, the pressure is coming, and we end up blowing that up. So they can see, make sure that if your opponent is running it the other way, you flip the play and just man up this time the right end on, and I just sit here. I'm just going to sit here. Again, I missed. And I need to work on my hit sticking. But you want to sit there, if you want to do the safe way, just sit there, wait for your opponent to screw up, and by either throwing you a pick or the sack will come off. Because that running back is not going to move. He's just going to sit there. Now, if your opponent tries to hot route him, you just need to make sure you go with that. But hopefully that blitz will come in, and hopefully your opponent actually will just throw it quickly and not even realize that he's throwing right into you're going to be right in that passing lane to pick the ball. Right there, the blitz comes off very fast. So let's see if there's one more play. I'm not sure if I put one more swing. I try to get every single swing in the game out here. I don't think there's, yeah, so that's it. So that's the last swing. So basically, you're going to shut down every time somebody runs the motion HB swing on you. You won't have to worry about it. You'll be shutting it down, and your opponent hopefully will never go back to it in the game anymore. So that's going to do it for this edition of Stop This Play. Stay tuned for the next edition of Stop This Play. I have one more play out of the nickel 335 Sam that can also shut down all these swings pretty much the same way. If you like this video, give it a like, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, the Anti Madden is out. Peace.